On this week's GTA 5 o'clock, the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2 DLC. All the vehicles, all the weapons, all the information. It's all here on this week's GTA 5 o'clock. Hello and welcome to this week's GTA 5 o'clock. I'm your host James Jarvis and I'm joined this week, as ever now, by Mr. Trophy, Ian Wilson.
Hello.
Hello, Ian. It was just me last week.
You
were off in old Glastonbury. You're back, though.
I have recovered. I'm back.
Excellent. We should say last week that the episode went up in two places. One in its regular home, and the other time on the GamesRadar channel.
Yeah.
Now, GTA 5 o'clock is now part of the GamesRadar family. So what we're hoping to do over the next few weeks is move across to that channel. I've seen a lot of people saying recently that they're like a bit sad that the only thing that this channel does is GTA content now. So if you're one of those people, the good news is that when we move to GamesRadar, we do lots of news and previews and reviews and features about all games,
yes.
All console games, Xbox, PC, PlayStation 4, Nintendo, all of that stuff. So you'll get all of that content over there, as well as GTA 5 o'clock, which will keep going continuously at the same time in the same place, Wednesdays at 5 p.m. We'll put the link out to everywhere, but for now it's staying on both. We'll let you know in good time when we're going to move everything across, but hopefully for those people wanting more, that will help you out and get some more stuff out of it. On to this week's show. And we've got another DLC drop in Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2. It happened this morning.
It did.
What we're going to do is go through all of the bits and show off all the things. So let's start with the Brawler. This is the off-road vehicle.
Yeah.
It's $715,000. It's quite a lot of money.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. It's a really nice car. It's really good to drive. I think it's actually maybe my favourite.
Oh, nice.
In this new DLC set. It's good for off-roading, it's good for just cruising around, but the handling's really good.
You race your way up Mount Chiliad in that, do you reckon?
You could. I have not done that yet.
Okay,
but
cool.
I'm sure that's what it's built for.
Cool.
Moving on, we've got the Chino. This is like the lowrider gangster car.
Yeah.
It's $225,000. It's one of the cheapest things in this DLC pack. In fact, apart from the guns, I think it's the cheapest thing.
Right, yeah.
So it's definitely not, this pack isn't one for people who don't have a lot of money. And to buy all these cars and everything as well, obviously you're going to need quite a lot of garage space.
Yeah, that's true.
Which could cause a problem if you want to keep all your cars in there, but there we go.
So that Chino low rider is I've seen something about this. It's got a you can have a Los Santos Customs plate fitted to it or something
in the back, a sticker. It's like representing your Los Santos Customs.
Cool.
So that's a nice little touch.
Yeah.
We've also got the Blackfin, which is like a classic Hollywood car.
Yeah.
I did ours in white. It's very nice.
Nice. It's got a certain sort of LA noir feel to it.
Yeah, very much so. $695,000.
Yeah, pretty pricey.
Pretty pricey, but not as pricey
as
the T20.
Wow.
This is the new sports car. It's 2.2 million GTA dollars.
That is a lot.
It's the most expensive thing in this pack.
Yeah.
It's obviously a sports car. It's very fast.
Yeah.
Could be one of the fastest car in the game now.
Wow.
Possibly. We'll have to test that out.
Yeah.
It's got a cool little spoiler at the back, so when you accelerate, the spoiler like automatically comes out.
So give you a bit more grip. Excellent.
Yeah, and then if you brake, it sort of flips up and then goes down again. It's nice. Cool to drive it around. Cool. I smashed ours up a little bit.
I imagine with that you can probably take that to Los Santos Customs and give it even more customization and upgrades.
There's loads of stuff you can do with it. There's loads of different paint jobs. It's like two-toned, so you can do the top and the bottom. You can add neons to it. Obviously, like you can with everything. There's loads of stuff in there.
Cool.
And then we have the motorbike, the Vindicator.
Yeah.
$630,000 GTA dollars.
It's a slightly interesting looking one, this, isn't it?
It's like classic 80s sort of HarleyDavidson style, but it's given like a modern twist.
Yeah.
So if it's nice, it looks cool. It's not as fast as we maybe thought it was going to be.
Right.
It's like reasonably quick, but it's not like a super bike.
Okay.
I don't think.
Yeah.
And then finally for the vehicles, we've got the Toro.
Yes.
Which is $1.75 million.
Right.
It's a nice boat though. You can get 4 people in it, I think.
Pretty good. It's got a kind of funky wood panel finish on it as well.
Yeah, a little horn at the front as well.
Nice,
which is good.
excellent.
But yeah, this is like a quick boat. This is one for like showing off. It's one of the ones you'd like see movie stars
Ruzzing around the coast on, yeah.
So that's really cool. That's a nice boat to have. And then onto the weapons, we've got the Marksman Pistol, which will cost you $4,350. This is nice, but it's really powerful, as we suspected.
It almost looks more like a sort of sawn-off shotgun, and almost as the sort of the shape and size of it is
it's quite big,
hefty weapon.
But it's basically one shot if you hit them in the head or somewhere near that area. It will kill people.
Right.
But it does take an absolute age to
dear.
reload. It's one bullet. Reload the magazine.
Oh, single shot.
It's like a musket type, like the musket we had in the,
on the Independence Day thing. Yeah,
it takes about that long.
Wow,
but it's a smaller.
I guess they've got to have that trade-off, because if it was that powerful and you could just keep firing shots off all the time,
exactly,
totally overpower things.
Yeah. Then we've got the Knuckle Duster for a bit of hand-to-hand combat.
Oh, fancy, yeah.
Now the base level of this will cost you $7,500, but then there's loads of different designs you can get after that, which range from about 10 to 14,000, depending on what you want.
Right.
So some of them are like studded with love on the knuckles.
Yeah.
Another one has hate.
Yeah.
There's one for the ballers, one for a pimp, which has like diamonds encrusted into it. There's a gambler one that's got like diamonds, like sticky out, pokey diamonds bit. So some of them are worth playing around with.
Yeah.
Seeing what you prefer out of all that stuff.
So I guess if you prefer your sort of hand-to-hand combat, they'll definitely give you a bit of an edge if you've got one of those wrapped around your knuckles.
Yeah. So that's all the stuff that is in the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 2 DLC.
I think
we'll be playing around.
Yeah,
what have I missed out?
No, I was just going to say, I think on top of patching in all that new stuff to buy, it's also dropped in the new radio station for that came with the PC version.
Correct.
That's now, is it the Lab?
The Lab,
it's called, yeah. So that should have dropped onto all the console versions of the game now. So you'll be able to get that on your
Alchemist and Ono.
Yeah.
Curating
it. Yeah.
So that should be there.
Yeah, give you some new tunes to cruise around to. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very welcoming.
Yes.
So that is the Ill-Gotten Gains DLC stuff. Let us know what you're most enjoying playing with out of all of that stuff. If you've got enough money to buy it and store it all.
That's it.
Let us know what your favourites is. Next week we've got some hot information. It might not be hot by next week, but about the upcoming potential news on the upcoming single player DLC, what it could be, who could be in it. We'll do a bit of speculation and see where we can get to, but quite looking forward to that show.
Yeah.
So until then, let us know about your thoughts for that in the comments as well. And we'll be back here on this channel next Wednesday at 5 PM GMT.